Oh, come to think of it, I just realized that with preview mode on, I'm just on the menu screen. I meant to be on the starting soon screen, but screw it. As long as we're on the menu screen, we'll just start a little bit earlier than I usually do. Because I'm still having to put performance mode on, I'm thinking. We're going to try switching this off for just a second here and see if this, like, cures itself or if it breaks itself more. So let's load in and see where we're at. We should be, what, standing by the forge at the lake at the blacksmith? Hey, I remembered right. All right. So is everything looking... Actually, wait, I can just turn around and see. Yeah, okay, everything looks right, like fine now. What if... Pause this, and then I go over here and I turn this on. And then I unpause. Wait, I have to click back into the game first. And then I unpause. Let's see, it's fine on my screen. But I have a feeling it's going to be a slideshow on your screen. Yeah, it's a slideshow on your screen. Okay, that's fine. So we just need to leave performance mode on all of the time, which means I don't get any audio bars and I can't see a preview of what my chat looks or screen looks like or anything like that. But that is fine because it is better than having a slideshow. Just need to remember where the hell I go to turn that back on. Okay. That should have fixed it. Bit annoying, but it'll have to do. I'm imagining it's just because this game is like extremely CPU intensive. Okay. When we finished yesterday, we had made it through and done all the stuff for the spirits in the lake. God of War, the PowerPoint. God. Hold up. Okay, you can kill seagulls, is what I've learned. Careful experimentation. Oh. Wow. Hi boss, how's it going? What do we have down here? Hi Bethany and also Alex. Harsh. Oh. Atreus Advanced Combat. Atreus has gained confidence in combat and will now support Kratos by physically attacking enemies when he sees an opening. Abilities can be upgraded in the Skills tab. Okay. What does that mean when he sees an opening? Uh-oh. It's bad. Okay, maybe we just, like... Oh, these guys explode! Oh, right, right. So we don't want to be standing on top of them. Yeah, okay, right. Right. Basically, don't do anything that I'm doing, and I'll be fine. We're good.
With luck, that tower leads through to the mountain.
Ooh.
I'm ready.
Okay. This tower apparently might lead to the mountain. What are these? Are those treasure chests there? Can I loot these? I see loot. Nice job, boy, indeed. What snacks did I get? I got lightly salted Pringles and crap. I don't remember. Mini donuts? Hostess chocolate donuts, maybe? Lightly salted Pringles and crap? Hey! Hey! What's all this sass?
When the water dropped, new beaches were exposed. We should search them for resources.
Oh, is that what I said? Oh. Lightly salted Pringles and crap, I forgot. Right, yeah, okay, I get how that works. I thought we were talking shit about Hostess chocolate donuts. I was like, good lord.
Could have gone on a trip like
The
this with Mother.
slander in here.
She could fight, couldn't she?
Yes, she fought.
Okay.
beautifully.
So this is where we were headed, right? I'd opened up this gate. This guy said he wanted me to tear down a statue of Odin? Thor? One of them gods. What have we got here? I think we're going the right way to do that mission. Okay, new boat dock found. Are there any, like... No, I'm just looking to see. Oh!
Here. Boy.
Veðurgar. Southern outposts of the Dwarven King. Dwarven King? Have you ever heard of a Dwarven King?
No.
Alright, let's get some lore. Nothing remains of Veðurgard except the ruins of Motsognir's cruelty. Once fertile soil is barren, soaked with the blood of both hunters and the hunted. It was the noble dwarf king himself who demanded the bloodshed. He who conscripted the gentle farmers of these lands into an army of ill-equipped hunters, whose thirst for savage beasts produced a legion of widows. The castle still stands for those foolish enough to scavenge, wherein dwells the deadliest of his quarry. Let caution guide you. Yikes, doesn't sound like a very nice place. Father will probably want to visit anyway to look for useful resources. He's gotten a little predictable, but I'm still having fun seeing new places with him. Listen, kid, just because Kratos can't read doesn't mean...
Hey,
Alright.
Brock, you ever hear of a Dwarf King?
I suppose you're talking about Motsignir? Some bitch ruled over the humans once lived in this area. Built itself a castle just north of here.
A Dwarven castle? What's it like?
You got yourself a pair of eyes and legs, ain't you? Might want to stock up before you head that way, though. Old Motsignir's known for collecting all manner of killerin creatures. Not sure who's looking after 'em now.
Okay.
Brock,
Fuck else you need?
how come your brother's got half your brand?
'Cause I ain't in a working relationship with that footlicker no more. I wasn't about to let him use it without me, and he likewise. Only thing to do was split the brand 50-50 down the middle. Guess that was the last thing we saw eye to eye on. What,
Okay.
you want a hug? Hit the road.
Sorry.
Say, you didn't happen to run yourself afoul of a scruffy fella, about yay high, doesn't feel pain, sounds drunk but probably just slow? Hey, how'd you think I feel about it? If I'd wanted Aesir business, I'd have set up shop outside a brothel. Or a fighting pit. Or a fighting brothel.
Did he say Aesir? Like gods?
No.
Be extra careful out there, you two. The roads are teeming with more than usual complement of dead assholes lately.
We've noticed. Any idea where they're coming from?
Maybe they ran out of rooms in hell. Or could be Odin stirring up trouble again. Or maybe they all got lost. Why don't you ask one while he's chewing your face off?
We'll just be careful.
Thought so.
Alright.
Brock, what do you know about the serpent in the lake?
I know he's too damn big.
Oh, what was that?
Alright.
Good? Alright, we're good.
Now you're
Now then.
talking.
Anything else I can do here? Does this, like, unlock anything new? Maybe not. No. Upgrade, Leviathan Axe.
Hey,
That's fine.
nobody's twisting your arm.
Alright, well in that case, let's just head on forward and see what we got through into the Dwarven Castle. Brock's fantastic. No, I love him. Yeah, he's great. Oh. Wait. What the hell happened? Why am I dead? I don't know. I genuinely, I have no idea. Like, he wasn't anywhere near me.
Boy, over here.
Veðurgar. Southern outposts of the Dwarven King. Dwarven King? Have you ever heard of a Dwarven King?
No.
Okay, I guess we'll just, I don't know if it matters. Do I have to redo all this?
You ever hear of a dwarf king?
I suppose you're talking about Motsignir?
Okay, none of this matters.
Some bitch rolled over the
I guess
humans
we'll
once
just
lived
carry
in
on and
this
assume that I don't probably need the conversation. That was a little odd. Did the crow kill me? Okay, stay back. Oh, was it you? Oh, we might be in trouble here. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're fine. Maybe... Really hope Freya and her cat chariot are in this game.
I'm out of breath.
I will not say anything. Boy would absolutely love that. Boy would absolutely love that. Yes, I know about the cat chariot. I read like the entire like poetic Edda like years ago. Alright, I think actually Jeff bought that for me, come to think of it. Let's see what we've got in here. God, that'd be a nightmare to try to get that. Man, you'd just be having clipping legs through legs all day. I'm willing to bet that that's going to be
What happened to these people?
in
Follow the
Ragnarok.
clues.
Okay. Well, scorch marks. They're all grouped together. So maybe they were hiding from some kind of fire breather. But they died anyways.
Ah, what the crap? Oh yeah, little bastard. Okay. Alright, we're good. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. Let's head back down here real quick, because I think we saw some stuff when we first came in. Right? I don't want to lose track of where I'm at. Where's my axe?
Boy, over here.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Sub, how's it going?
Curse the dwarf king. Bane of mankind. Sounds like he wasn't a very good king. I wonder why they hated him so much.
They are dead now. Does it matter?
Okay. Outer has escaped his binds yet again. Instead of flying off this time, he seeks revenge on his captors, and is determined to turn Veithurgard to ash. We seek shelter in the outlying caves, where we found sanctuary in the past. Our king assures us his next chain will be unbreakable. If anyone can build an unbreakable chain, it's Motsignir, architect of the great stronghold of Konungsgard, leader of a glorious new age in Veithurgard. All hail the dwarf king, protector of man. These people seem a little friendlier for all the good it did to them. Okay.
I'm just curious.
Curiosity is dangerous, boy.
Which game did you finish?
Stay focused. Read it.
Yes, sir. Veithurgard. It means hunting death. Great.
Okay, let's keep reading our lore here. Hunting death. Does this mean someone died during a hunt, or they were literally hunting death? Sounds rough either way. Oh. Interesting. I suppose that could be interpreted either way. Wait, can I go up here? No, okay, we just go under. Got it. I'm assuming I just lift this. Yes? Crimson Sky's High Road to Revenge. I feel like I've seen that title, but I don't remember anything about it.
Wow.
Okay, what have we got here? What am I supposed to do? Oh, got it. We got another boat.
How do you even begin to build statues this big?
Dwarves are resourceful creatures. Annoying, but resourceful.
Xbox
guess they must have been
Classic can
pretty
play Air
important
Pirates.
dwarves.
Interesting. When you say Xbox Classic, do you mean like original Xbox?
So, know any good stories to pass the time?
Because
What
I
kind
actually
of
have
story?
one of those.
I don't know. Mother always had stories.
And I do like Sky Pirates.
Weren't you
Sky
told me
Pirates
when
are
you were
always
a boy?
cool.
There was a man I knew of long ago.
Hello,
His
what's
stories
this?
were brief and purposeful.
Sounds fun. Do you remember any?
There was one that concerned a hare and a tortoise.
Oh wait, Kratos
Like
is
the witch's
talking.
house?
Let's hear.
Unlikely.
So what happens?
They wager on a race between them. The hare is too confident of victory and foolish, while the tortoise is steady and disciplined. The tortoise wins.
You haven't told a lot of stories, have you?
Kratos tries so hard, man. No clue what he's doing, but man, does he try. Where's my axe? Oh, that's concerning. Okay, you're only level 4. That's not too bad.
Ready and wait.
Oh, that's bad.
Father, get up!
Wait, did I just up it by 2 or by 1 there? Crap. I don't know if I upped that. No, that should be right? I started at 17. This is the second time I've died. Now I'm at 19. That should be about right. Yeah. Unlock from that. Where did that other one come from? Yeah. Let's get out of here just a second. Where did his friend come from? I'd like to figure that part out first. Oh. Oh, these guys are very high level. Okay, wait, I hear it coming. I don't know if this is going to be doable. I may need to come back at a slightly higher level. Oh wait, maybe we can get this one down. If I can do them one at a time, I'd be willing to give this a shot. Okay. Boy can take hits better than you, that's true. Maybe we should have the boy tank. Okay, that's one down. Yeah, what's this? And why can't I interact with it? Is it because it thinks I'm in combat? Possible. Wait, what's this?
There he goes. Was he planning on doing this himself? This is the last one.
Okay. Hold up. Climb up here.
Looks about ready to topple over.
Where's the last bit that I need to break on this? Wait. Here-ish?
Gods do not fall this easily, boy.
I know. I was just joking.
Nor are they a joking matter.
Sorry.
Okay, let's see. There's this boss tier 1 right here. Oh, that's... okay. A single hit just instantly kills me. Huh. Air travel signal of the continental U.S. is splintered into individual factions. Interesting. I like that concept. I'm thinking I'm not going to be able to kill this guy. Probably. It doesn't mean I'm not gonna no, try it 1 or 2 more times here. Oh god, yeah, okay, just a single hit and I'm instantly dead. I feel like I can't deal with an enemy that can kill me in, like, literally 1 hit. I don't know if that's even possible. But, I have a plan. Right? Here's the plan. Is it coming? You hear? Wait. Why is there something behind me? Oh, you're kidding me. It respawned?
Need more time.
Oh, this is horse shit.
Enter it.
Oh, come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm beginning to feel... Oh. Well. That's unfortunate. Can I just get in the boat and leave?
Father, why did the gods cause so much
Yeah,
trouble?
screw it. Alright, we're leaving.
Because that is their nature.
But with all that power, you would think at least some of them would try to make
I was like,
life
we've
better
gotten
for people.
And yet,
an
the
extra
gods
7
continue to
deaths
spread
in the
misery.
first 20 minutes of this.
Is life, boy.
I'm genuinely debating if I want to just knock the difficulty down to normal. Like,
So, what other stories have you got?
the, like, half the enemies in the game can just one-shot kill you is
a stag.
is a little ridiculous.
Stories are for the boat. We must focus.
Yes, sir. Do you hear that?
Okay, what are you? Oh, fuck off. Oh, god damn. Oh, get fucked. No, no! No, not in the fucking... God damn it. This is just fucking stupid. Pick up the health thing, Kratos, you dumb fuck. Stop trying to get in the boat. And dead. Jesus fuck. Like, that is just fucking ridiculous. Alright, we're gonna try dropping this. That is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, go with that. That's fine. Oh. Restart from the last checkpoint, sure, whatever. Okay, let's try this now and see how much of a change this makes. Oh, yeah, Jesus Christ. Okay, so that's... Yeah, I can one-shot kill level 3 enemies now. Alright, that's fine. I was at like no health when I started here, but yeah, that is like... I'm doing about 5 times as much damage now, which is a little ridiculous. Yeah, I think we're just gonna stick with this. Oh, hi. Why? How'd you even get through here? Jump over to this side, that's fine. Grab this. You're dead. Yeah, I'm doing about 5 times as much damage and taking about 1/5 as much damage, which is equating to about... Yeah, that would be about a 25 times decrease in the difficulty of the game between normal and hard. That's a little fucking absurd. Yeah, no, get out of here, you. Come here, where are you? This thing would like to stay above ground for 5 seconds. We might actually be able to do something with it. Where is it? Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be the set. Maybe someday I'll come back and try this on, like, give me a challenge in harder difficulties if I've had a little bit more practice playing the game, but, like, for someone that's, like, relearning the basics of the combat, I don't think that is a functional difficulty, really. What is this? Okay, can do that. Freeze that in place. I'm assuming that opened up a gate over here. I think I know exactly which gate it opened up. This one right here. Alright. Where does this take me? Okay, it's another one of these rifts. Oh, no enemy this time. Alright. Dust of Realms. Used to increase unique properties of various talismans. Okay. Got 2 of 18 clothes. Can we just hop down? Yes, and there's a bucket there. Grab more hack silver. Break into this mine.
Huh.
What's this? Horns of Vithirgard. Seen horns used by warriors or hunting parties to signal to others, but these horns look fancier than most. They must belong to someone important here. I bet each of them would fetch a nice bit of hack silver. Hello? Oh, hi. Alright, I think that's everything up here taken care of. Then let's carry on this way. Pop up the top. On over to here. What do we want to do with this? Can I climb that? Doesn't look like I could probably drop down though. Okay, so that must be a way back when we finish whatever it is we need to do up here. There's a treasure chest in the back over here. And I believe...
Is that a dragon? I've never seen one so close.
Okay.
Watch out for the dragon breath.
I am aware of it, boy.
We're good. We're good. Yeah, that's fine.
Chain dragon? Mother used to tell me stories.
Are we good?
Can we
If
help
I
him?
stay here,
This
is he
dragon
like...
is dangerous.
I guess so. But it sounds so sad.
Ow. Oh, you're up there throwing stuff at me. Okay, we're good. Do you mind? Not. Okay, what do we do about the chain dragon?
That was good, right?
Not bad, but not good either.
What's this? Well, there's a Eye of Odin over there. Hello. What do we do with... Hi there.
The dragon. Mother had a story about three-chained dragons in Midgard. The shrine must be related.
Oh god.
Three runes on
Okay,
the pedestal.
don't stand in the lightning.
It does not concern us.
I know, but it's what Mother would have wanted. It seems right.
Guard your emotions, boy. Your enemies will not hesitate to use them against you.
Yes, sir.
Wait, okay, hold up. This is bad. We're good. How about this way? Okay, so don't stand in the electrical circles. Or dragon. We're good though. We're good. Yeah, stay out of that. Kid, I'm gonna move. Alright. Thankfully my kid is like completely immortal. He's made of tougher stuff than me. We need to find... Oh.
Then a small settlement.
We're good. Not that Kratos would ever tell him that. No, of course not. Never. Why aren't you double immortal, boy? Ow. Okay, hold up. What's this?
I thought you said it'd be dangerous to destroy the other ones.
If it was your mother's wish.
Yeah.
You are too eager, boy. It may attack us, and we will be forced to kill it.
Oh. Take one. I'll be ready.
We'll
Oh.
see.
Okay, so we're going around... Oh, I see. We're breaking all the things. To free the dragon. Because it's what Atreus thinks their mother would, or his mother would have wanted. Okay. I need to find the other 2 seals for that. Maybe I can, like, free the dragon first, and then it won't be, like, attacking me while I'm doing this. That might be a sensible plan. Let's see what we've got around here. This leads what? Back over to dragon? It does lead back over to dragon. Okay. And this leads to loot and a broken bridge. Alright. What have we got over here? Oh, a lot of... What are these guys called? I don't actually know the name of these things. They're not Draugr. Alright. All of them are dead. Where's the final bit? Is this... Okay. This is back towards the little, like, entry area that we started out at, so I don't need to go down there. We need to find the last little dragon shrine. Where would that be? Gather that up. Yeah, this is a significant amount easier now. I can actually just play the game. I don't have to spend every second of combat like intensely focusing on exactly what I need to do every single second. Alright. This is... Does this stay up? Yes, okay, that's through to the chest. This is the other side of that bridge. Okay. Bridge is blown up. Jump over to here. Can I find the last switch? Or seal or whatever for that chest? Gotta be right around here. Oh, that's annoying. There we go. No. No. Oh, right. That's unblockable, right. We're good. Okay. We're fine. Okay. What's over here? Oh, it's one of you.
Boy,
Sir, 'Sir, 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 '
What do you got for me, kid? While I throw dirt on the mangled citizens of Veithurgard, Motsigr looks over his newly caged beast with gleeful fervor. I curse his name. The dwarf king set the capture of trolls and dragons above the safety of his own followers. The same followers who served and revered him, hunted these monsters, and died forgotten. My attempt to free the beast failed, and Motsigr's punishment was swift. I am banned from Konungsgard, demoted to town gravedigger, a fitting end to a once proud hunter, whose prey hastened the fall of Veithurgard. Berthold. Alright. We need, yes, to find our runic symbols that are missing from here. So this is one of them, which means this here should be that. And then we need you. Yes, to be that. You. To be that, and I don't know what the last one should be. So we just try random ones until we hit it.
What do they say, boy?
There we go.
Sure. Means to believe or to have faith in. So they still had faith in their king? Even after he got so many of them killed?
It is a command to have faith despite his failures.
Okay. I can't get through there. Oh, there's the last one that I couldn't find. But you can also just guess it, because if you know 3 of the 4 for certain, you can just guess options on the last one until you get it by luck. Where on earth? Okay, hold up. Somewhere around here, there is a final, like, seal. For the, is that it? It is. Alright. Now then, let's go get our treasure chest. Okay. Blood mead. Over to here, across the way, and we can head on into the castle. Hello? Oh, hi folks. Okay, what is working?
Can't yet.
Oh, back up. Okay. So they explode.
Here, boy. Another one.
It's Scotty. Mother liked her. A great huntress. That's her father, and all the animals she hunted. And the last panel. Her father again. Both of them. In the snow.
Okay. Every shrine tells a story of a giant legend. Oh, are we just not going to get any more actual info on this? That's fine. Oh, that's bad. Alright, turn that off to conserve some of the rage. We're good. Keep gathering as many health jars as we can. Get all the treasures. World Serpent Fragments. I don't know what those actually do. I also don't know what hunting the, like, Eyes of Odin does. Is that just XP? Also, let's not stand too close to that while we blow it up. What does this do? Okay, we can pull this, and it raises a gate. Why do I feel like this is a trap? Really? We're just fine? Okay.
Look at this place. Oh, yeah. But if a dwarf built it, they must have been impressive back when he ruled.
Okay, so what do we have here? This just loops around back. Oh ho. I say just.
That's the last one. I guess now we find out if dragons can be grateful or not.
Alright. Dragon's free. Gather this. Try not to get killed by lightning. Before we go that way, no, get in here, we're good. I feel like there was a little more to this place we hadn't explored yet. Yes. What is this? Lowers all the water. Oh. Oh, good. That's fine.
Ooh, good find.
Okay, that's just back up. Are there any things that can drop over here? There totally are. Like my spidey sense is tingling. There's gonna be some of those little buckets laying around here somewhere. Alright, through here. Grab this.
Boy,
Yes, sir.
Here's like the main door. What does this do? What do you got for me, kid?
The Dwarf King made his
We baited the beast with a stuck fawn. Her cries echoed in the morning breeze. It did not take long for Death's hammer to approach. The smell of burnt grass, the bleeding of the dying fawn, the fear of imminent death. Many could not hold their breakfast. When it stepped into the clearing, our attack was swift. The vanguard died instantly, burned to ash. No time to react. The hunt continued as we led the enraged troll to the Lake of the Nine. There we subdued it, but not before losing 30 more men. Upon our return, King Motsinger proclaimed a week of celebration. Festivities were sparsely attended, though not for lack of pride in the victory. The population of Vythgard had just been reduced by a quarter. I feel this sad irony was lost on the dwarf.
Dwarfs hunt dragons and other monsters for him? Some king, huh?
Okay, hold up. There's a bucket up there. Break that. How about...
focus up, boy.
Thankfully, my son is much better in the timing on his dodge rolls than I am. We're good. Alright. Grab this, grab this, grab this.
Father? You may
It's gonna be a
wanna see
fire
this.
troll, isn't it?
Looks like that lever over there will free him.
Attack.
I know, but it feels wrong to keep something caged like this.
Your emotions again, boy. Ignore them and ready yourself.
Okay.
Okay, what are we doing? Let's see what we got around here before we free this thing. Let's be ready to go. Okay, I've got health in there if I need it. I've got... Hello. I feel like this is just a little silly how much easier this is now. Like, I wish there was a difficulty between these two. Because now this is just like I can just fall asleep. Oh, okay, we're good. R3. And dead. Alright.
This is the last one. Phew.
Your skill is improving. You fought well, Atreus.
Thank you, Father.
Rare talisman, unleash powerful attack that inflicts stun damage and knocks back nearby enemies. Passive effect reduces the cooldown on successful blocks and parries. Okay. Interesting. And then we just go through here? Probably? I don't know where I just pulled that from, but sure. Leviathan's Wake, light runic attack, powerful axe throw that plows through any enemies in its path. Ah, wait. Hold up. I don't really use this other ability, so this is gonna give me... Yeah. Instead of my, like, flash stun... Yeah, that's probably better. Let's see about this. Up we go.
Ah, fresh air feels good.
Alright, then how about, yeah, down here? Open this up. Oh, that was just an enemy. Yeah, let's go try... Okay, can I release this thing now?
Sir.
Reyes?
Please don't eat us. Please don't eat us.
Boy, prepare yourself.
Okay. We did it! Sprinting for 3 seconds grants unstoppable aura, preventing interruptions by enemy attacks. Okay. I guess if we want to equip that, we could, right? This is... Okay, wait. L1 to activate. Immediately after being hit to recover faster. I'm never going to remember to do that. Okay, Horn of Heimdall. These are just all worse. Okay, do any of these... I'm very confused. Two, three... What did I just get? I just got something, but I don't know how to, like, equip it, or where it lives. Hello? You live in here? Brilliant Mark of the Dragon. Ah, okay, so this is apparently better than my... Oh, yeah, 2 defense. It is just better than my 2 defense. Okay. What does this do? Unstoppable aura. Ah, I see. So if I sprint into battle, we'll be in better shape. And I stop moving and I get, like,
What happened to all the people who
a
lived
few
here?
seconds.
Follow
Okay.
the clues, boy.
Right. Follow the clues. Okay, so there was an evil dwarf king, and he made all these people hunt monsters. The people put them in cages, and then I don't know.
We are missing a clue.
Back inside the castle?
No. There is nothing more for us inside. But stay alert for chained dragons, boy. Perhaps you'll uncover more about this dwarf king.
Okay. Does that mean I've done everything I can do out here? There is one more thing we're gonna do. Now that I've knocked the difficulty down to, like, normal, I am, like, 100% certain we can just go and take this island with the, like, nightmare hell monster on it. The thing that was killing me in one hit. Yeah, there we go. Done. Oh, right. And his friend.
Father, I got one!
Oi! Not bad. Okay, we're good. Break this. What do we got? Hack silver. Alright. This. Alright. Is that it? Are we done? Alright. I guess we just head back over the way we came. There is that ghost that sent us over here. I wonder if we need to go back and talk to him now. It was like the red shiny ghost just outside where the gates were. He was the one that asked me to tear down that statue. I'm a little confused. I'm like, okay, so it seems to be about a like 4 to 5 times damage modifier going from this to the next difficulty. What the hell is Give Me God of War like? Like, enemies were already killing me in 1 hit on Give Me a Challenge. Is it just like a 17-hour loop of the game over screen?
Brock,
Fuck else you need?
How come your brother's got half your brand?
Okay, what have we got here? Upgrade Talisman, Horn of Heimdall.
No more. I wasn't about to let him use it without me, and he likewise. Only thing to do was split the brand 50-50.
This is what we're equipped with.
Guess that's the last
Upgrade
thing
that.
we saw eye to eye on. What? You want a hug? Hit the road.
Don't really need to
Sorry.
do anything else here. Do I just sell all these artifacts? I think we just sell all the artifacts.
Good deal.
Okay. Sell enchantments. Don't really need those. Upgrade talisman? I mean, we could upgrade this to max level. Seems pretty good. Screw it. That's what we're gonna do. Don't have the things I need for that. Don't have the things I need for that. And don't have the things I need for that.
Best of luck with all the rampaging.
In that case, back to the lake. We row the boat on out here.
So what story were you going to tell?
There was a horse. The horse sought vengeance upon his enemy, a stag. The horse met a man, a hunter, and made a deal. He took the man's bit and bridle and allowed him to ride in a saddle on his back. Together, they killed the stag, and the horse tasted victory. But the hunter would not release the horse and made a slave of him.
So getting revenge cost him his freedom. Hope it was worth it.
It was not.
Huh. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with what story Kratos badly told just there. Kratos is getting better at telling stories. Yeah! I mean, I guess he's getting better. I wouldn't say he's good.
You there?
The statue stands no longer, Spirit.
Then my bond to this realm is severed, and I am off to find the real God of Thunder. He will know retribution. My deepest gratitude.
Off he
Okay.
goes. Brave guy. Going to look for Thor on his own.
He is a fool,
Are we
Where
done?
did the spirit leave us?
an offering to one of the gods.
Can we use it?
No, but perhaps the dwarves can.
Alright, new crafting, labor, justice, and war. Alright, let's go check out the, Damn, something else I missed. Is he retelling Aesop's fables again? Yes. I think. I don't know, he told a weird story about a horse that wanted to get revenge on a deer. And then a hunter agreed to help him kill the deer, but then he wouldn't let the horse go afterwards. I'm not really sure if I know what story it is that Kratos is telling here. I think I may have missed that fable. Is that an actual thing? I've never heard of that one. Yeah, the name doesn't seem very imaginative. That does seem a little on the nose. Okay, you there.
We found something interesting.
Tyr would have been pleased as peaches knowing these offerings were being turned to armor.
Did you know him? What was he like?
Never you mind, boy. Tyr's dead. Best not to dig up the past.
The dwarf speaks wisely, for once.
What's it gonna
Okay.
be this time?
Wrist armor. Tyr's lost Unity gauntlets. Gauntlets forged from an offering made to Tyr, blessed with Tyr's luck. Is that supposed to be a good thing? I seem to recall Tyr having famously bad luck when it comes to gauntlets. I think like the worst thing you could possibly get. All right, what does this actually give me? This gives me, ironically, it does lower my luck. Let's give me a bunch of defense, tiny. This is probably better.
I'm sure your winning spiral's armor enough, but why take chances?
Go ahead and equip it. Hey, we're level 2. Wrist armor. Ager's gold. Svartalheim steel. Okay. Interesting. Betty loves stories with titles like that. Yeah. Yeah. I have a feeling Kratos likes to keep it simple.
Make you something? What'd you forget?
I don't think
So,
I need anything else there.
You sticking around for grains of wisdom?
Hey! Metal Gear Chrono, how you been? How's it going? Where are you guys coming from? Howdy, howdy. Welcome, everyone. Haven't seen you in a while, Metal Gear. How you doing? Alright, what have we got here? Can I do anything with this right now? Jedi Academy? Whoa! That's awesome. I've actually never seen Jedi Academy. Oh, and thank you for the follow. Oh, that's a problem. 1 second. I need to readjust something here. I just noticed that because I have my preview off, I can't actually see something that I need. We're going to rearrange this to about here-ish, probably. It's fine. Yes, Death Lady. Thank you for the follow. There we go. Sorry, I had to rearrange my stream layout a little bit for this. So I couldn't actually see who was following. All right, what does this do? I've got a horn. All right, before we go blowing random horns, let's go downstairs real quick. I've actually never played any of the like Jedi Knight like series of games really. I've played like a tiny bit of one of them. Thank you for the follow from you, Origami Girl. Much appreciated. Thank you all for swinging by. I hope you're having fun with Jedi Academy. I've heard nothing but good things about it. It's just a game that I've somehow like never gotten around to doing. I'm a big Star Wars fan, so I feel like I should get around to it. Yeah. Outcast and Academy. Which one is it where you start out as Kyle Katarn, like, raiding an Imperial base with some girl?
What is this?
You don't have a lightsaber at the time?
Here's the end.
That Outcast, I've played the first, like, level of Outcast.
Well, we usually push every button.
I don't know, sorry, I didn't know who it was. I didn't play any of the other games.
No, this is something else. We must develop your instincts.
Okay, so we're not blowing the horn anyway. That's fine. Jan's Oars. Is that, how do I know that name? Oh. We're good. Kyle Katarn's comrade? Maybe. That might have been it. I kind of want to do those all at some point. I want to do like the whole thing though. I want to do like Dark Forces and everything all the way on through.
Read these.
Okay, what about this one? Can you read this?
Can't read these.
Oh, you can't read this. All right.
What is that?
Can I freeze this?
Poison.
Yes. Freeze this to get through. All right. And then you like is Academy the one where you're not playing as like Kyle, where you make like your own custom character? Because I've seen the very opening of that, but I've never seen anything beyond like the literally the first opening level. Thanks for coming by. Take care. Alright, what have we got here? Hop on down. We can climb up there to get back up to where we came from. I've got a crystal here that I can't do anything with. And we've got some kind of... Oh, that's the problem. Okay. Keep that in there. Good night. Academy boss asbestos.
Soon we'll be able to translate those Muspelheim runes.
I've heard that Jedi Academy has like some of the best lightsaber combat in basically any Star Wars game. I've just never played enough of it to know for sure. Okay, I need... Wait. Can I take this and put... Okay. I need a rock to put into the thing there. What if we like...
Oh, what were those things? They smelled awful.
Your mother called them scorn poles. Poison magic. She was the one who...
Yeah, I've
showed
played
you how
Fallen
to
Order.
save
I actually really enjoyed Fallen Order. I've heard Fallen Order is kind of like a
It's just funny to think of her teaching me
spiritual successor
Yes.
to the Jedi Academy games. Or Jedi Knight. What do you even call that that series? Is it the Jedi Knight series? Because like, it's got the most confusing naming pattern like ever. Because it's like Star Wars Dark Forces, then Star Wars Jedi Knight Dark
Whoa.
Forces 2,
Sure is
then-
foggy here.
Jedi Knight Jedi Outcasts, then like Jedi Knight
Another dwarf.
2 Jedi Academy?
No.
Like it's so
He is of no
confusing.
consequence.
Hi, excuse me, but, how did you come by that, axe?
That is my concern alone.
And, while I won't dispute that, I know that blade. It was one of ours, but, we didn't make it for you.
Jedi Knight 3 Jedi Academy.
Step aside.
I can't. See, the woman we made it for, I was, well, I am quite fond of her, and I would be somewhat displeased if it turns out that you did something to her.
This guy.
It was my mother's. She left its father before she died.
Face dead? I'm very, very sorry to hear that. She was a fierce warrior. And a good woman. Okay. I will make improvements to the axe.
But nobody asked you to.
Well, it's true,
Also, why is your brother blue?
but knowing your mother, she would have insisted I repair that act of vandalism perpetrated against her axe by my brother.
I knew it. You are Brock's brother. The other half of the brand's here.
The blue one is your brother.
Yes. Though my talents are vastly superior. No boast. I swear to Freya.
Kratos is so done with these idiots.
Do not undo his work. Improve upon it only.
Yeah, but can you put it down over there? That handle is
No.
filthy. Okay then. I will just Oh. 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 Oh, is that dried
Hey,
blood?
Ghostface, how's it going?
So, what were you working on?
Oh, that. I call it the Sky Mover. Just up that mountain waits a treasure
5
trove of
English-speaking
rare
channel,
resources.
non-English-speaking channels, all streaming
Once I
Ragnarok this
mine
morning
it,
will be swiftly
I know where to
removed.
bring it all down.
Jeez.
And you know how to fix it?
Not even a little.
I mean, it's not like officially out yet, is it? Like, it doesn't come out until, what, like 3 days from now?
Did you really make that axe for my mother?
Oh, I'd recognize it anywhere. Ask me. It's one of our best. Infused with the echoing screams of 20 frost trolls. Give or take.
But why her? How did you know her?
She sought us out in the beginning. She was a special woman. She wanted to protect people. I suppose we thought it was a chance to give power to someone who'd use it for good. She even spoke our native tongue. She'd say, Madurin sem gengur, egen vigum hans.
Gengur on.
That's right. That's impressive. I see a lot of her in your eyes. You know?
Thanks, Sindri.
Don't touch me.
What? I didn't. I won't. I'll come back later.
Be careful where you're going. There's nobody nice out here anymore since all the people left. I mean, I hate to generalize, but, mostly they just try to kill you.
Good tip.
Don't touch me. I'm assuming that it's like people that had a hold of like review copies and stuff, because there were a lot of review copies given out, and I know it was getting to be a bit of a problem.
I know it's not my business, but if I were you, I'd wash off that symbol painted on your neck.
We were told it would help protect us. Was that a lie?
Oh, no, it's a protection stave, all right, but you can't render that pigment into paintable texture without blending it with boar urine. And is that really better than death?
Maybe a little.
Well, it's your neck.
Don't touch Death Lady, it's a bad idea.
Oh, I could use a distraction.
It's kept me safe this long. Resurrection stones are now available in shops. Okay. Purchase so Atreus can revive Kratos from death. Press X to view available resurrection stones. There are different types. Atreus can only carry one at a time. To purchase different types, you must first remove your equipped one. I mean, there's different types. Small amount of health. Atreus resurrect him and rejoin the fight. Only one resurrection stone can be carried at a time. I feel like that is not terribly worth it, but I guess we'll have one just to.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this
Just to
is
have
my
it.
favorite store on the Citadel.
Hey, how's it going tonight? Much appreciated. Thanks for the resub. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Simple resurrection stone. Good. We've got one of them now. Is there anything else I need to do?
Now,
Here.
there is something else to tell you.
Oh. Sindri, were you going to tell me something? No? Okay, apparently not. What else do we have up this way? What have we got? There's you up there. I mean, it is a little ridiculous how much of a change there is in the difficulty settings on this. Hello? Who's throwing those at me? Oh, is it you? Hold up. There we go.
Glad that's over.
Thought that until I watched one streamer unwrap and start to install. I don't know, maybe some countries are got a hold of the like. I mean, to be fair, most retailers usually get stuff like that like a couple of days early, and they just have a do not open until notice on it. So maybe a few of them just said screw it. I can't get too mad. Like whatever. Hold up. Ah, okay. Hold up. You go here.
You think all dwarves are as weird as Brock and Sindri?
No.
Wonder why they don't get along anymore. I mean, they're family.
That is their matter alone.
Common
boy.
waist armor.
Okay.
Do I have waist armor right now? Yes, I do. What does this do? It's worse. It makes me worse. Alright. What are these little spinny things for? Get some sleep. Good night. Yeah, take care. Thanks for swinging by. I much appreciate the raid. I'll have to make sure I have you added. I don't know if I have you added or not, Metal Gear. I'll take a look at that after stream, make sure I got you followed. What are we looking at here?
That's better.
Oh. Where does this go? Oh. I'm confused. What is this doing? Oh, wait, I have an idea. Is this gonna have that on it? And then... Yeah, okay, so I've got the B, the squiggly... Find and solve 3 seals. Okay. Okay. What about you? And then you? Is this right? Yes, okay, got it. I think it's coming out Wednesday in the UK. I believe it's, yeah, it's somewhere right around there. I think it's, I know it's the 9th in the US. I don't know, like, international, what the release date is. I don't know, like, how they're doing, like, their time zones for when they're gonna officially launch across different time zones. I don't know if they're gonna try to do, like, a simultaneous release worldwide, or if they're gonna just stagger it out a little bit. I know people were saying yesterday that there was already some, oh sorry, how's it going today? I missed the second chat there. Have I played this game before? I have played it before on PS4. This is basically the first time I've played it on PC. And it's been a long, I played it once on PS4, like the day it launched. I haven't played it since then. I actually started the stream out, the first, like, last part and then the first part of today was, on Give Me a Challenge difficulty, but to be honest with you, it is absolutely, like, ridiculous how tough the enemies are in that. And so I knocked it down to just normal, I guess whatever the equivalent of normal difficulty is in this. I don't even remember what that's called. Just so I could continue making progress without having to constantly die. Because I was dying, like, literally once every minute or two, and it was getting a little ridiculous. It seems like you do about 4 times as much damage on normal as you do on hard, which is a tiny bit silly. And you take about a quarter the amount of damage that you're would be getting. So yeah, maybe not the most optimally balanced thing I've ever seen. Go to sockets. Cooldown, runic. Guess we'll go with runic. Probably good. Like I said, I may go back and give it a shot on the higher difficulties once I'm a little more, like, in the flow of combat with this. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything with those little green orbs yet. Keep seeing those around here. But I don't think I had that blue, like, grass like that. I think we get the upgrade for that later?
Atreus, here.
Where'd she go? Oh, that's obnoxious. Atreus, can you keep up? Oh, that's obnoxious. Alright. Where is she? Oh my god. Atreus, can you please keep up? There we go. Where the hell is he? I have no idea where that kid got himself off to. Is he like all the way back here? Atreus? Atreus? He's all the way back here. Kid. For the love of God. Can I do anything with this? No, nothing yet. Alright, pop into here. What's in here? Oh!
This is locked up good.
Okay, well I can't get into that yet. We'll come back there later. I know what that is. That is something that is going to tick the death counter quite a few times when we get to it. I'll assume the boy will just teleport to my back. Yes, good.
Mountain that maybe I can carry her?
I told you no.
Why? She meant more to me than you anyway.
What?
I
Oh,
just meant I spent more time with you. You were off hunting a lot.
It would serve you to stop talking.
These ones look kind of sick.
We are done here.
alright, we're good. What do I do here? Is there anything else I can do around this bit? No. No. I'm gonna regret this when there's a bunch of enemies here in a second, but... Hello. Okay, we've made it over to here. Common chest armor. View and menu. The fairly substantial downgrade. Alright. Freeze that. Get into here. Open this. Light runic attack. Quick propulsive dash with a follow-up strike. Oh yeah, I need to remember to use those abilities. I always forget they exist. But I've got like that I can do. And that. And those are probably worth remembering that they exist. Hello.
Let him go!
Oh. Kid.
Father?
Alright. Remember that part I said I was going to regret blowing all that stuff up if a bunch of enemies appeared? through that. Get through here. Chop you in half. Oh, that's a problem. Don't sit there, Kratos. Get out of there. No. Kratos. Back up. Well, that was a problem. Okay. What do I do with this? Other than just, like, do this a bunch. That feels kind of boring. Alright, well, whatever, it works. Oh, was I supposed to do this, like, sooner? Oh, God. Jesus.
An ogre? Here?
Anybody
Who
else?
built this place?
Alright. A bunch of treasure, sure. What is this? Strengthen runic by 3, that's pretty darn good. Hey, that's upgrading the axe, that's real darn good. Soft Svartalheim steel, that is very good. Okay, so... what does this do? Charge of the White Bear. Rush forward, knock a bunch of people back. I think I prefer my axe throw one. If we go into here, Symbol of Truth, Strength and Runic, okay, that's all a downgrade. How do you feel about me changing any of these? You're fine with that. It doesn't consider this an upgrade anywhere. I could lose a tiny bit of health for a bit of extra runic and damage. That's probably actually a good idea. We're gonna go with that. Alright. What do we got in here? The mountain's
Whoa.
base.
I can see why Mom wanted us to bring her here.
Indeed.
Okay, nothing there. Can I get over to this?
Wonder if Sindri knows his sky mover is tangled with roots up here.
I doubt it.
So how's he going to get it to work?
I do not care.
Alright, so we need to get forward into this. Hello?
Is that smoke?
Well, let's not walk into it just yet. Hold up. Over this way. Yes. Fast way down from there. That smoke does not look natural. What on earth?
Stay back, boy.
Ugh. What is that?
We must find another way up.
The witch! Wish she was here. Bet she could get us past this.
My magic is useless against the Black Breath, and there's no way around it. Odin saw to that long ago.
What are you doing here?
Making sure you can finish your journey.
Why wait to warn us?
I was busy, saving my friend, if you remember. The Black Breath is a corruption of magic even I can't dispel. Only the pure light of Alfheim is strong enough to break through. But that road is long. What does this goal mean to you?
It's everything.
Follow me.
Why help us?
Maybe I see more of myself in you than I'm willing to admit. Maybe by helping you, I'll make up for a lifetime of mistakes. Or maybe I just like you.
Even though we shot your friend?
Even though you shot my friend, yes.
Where must we go?
To a realm beyond your own.
Alright.
We're going to another realm? Are you coming with us?
Only for a little while.
Only for a little while.
Kratos, you want to pick up the pace a little bit here? What have we got down below?
We'll use this. Graythaw.
Can't. Sindri said it was broken.
Sindri.
The dwarf at the foot of these hills.
He was fixing it when we got here.
Well, no one was there when I passed by. Perhaps he finished. Dwarves are awfully resourceful.
And irritating, based on the two we have met.
That too.
Alright. Down we go.
Tyr's temple is at the center of the lake. It is from there we travel to Alfheim. Thankfully, it's no longer underwater.
Why is that creature in the bay?
No one knows. He just appeared one day. Soon after, Thor attacked, and their battle could be felt across all the realms. Ultimately, it ended in a stalemate, and Thor returned to Odin empty-handed. The serpent stayed and grew so large, he now spans all of Midgard.
See? Told you.
They've hated each other ever since. Destined to kill each other come Ragnarok.
You believe in Ragnarok?
I dearly wish I didn't, child.
Well, I mean, you've only got to wait like
No,
3 more days for
we
it to come
actually
out for
talked to
you.
the world
It's gonna be
serpent.
fine.
You did?
An exaggeration.
I'm good with languages, even ones I've never heard before. But when he talks, I can't understand any of it.
Sadly, no one can. He speaks a dead tongue.
Oh. Must be lonely.
Come on, let's go. Chop, chop.
Watch your step. Just along here.
You sure? We came through here before and there's no way back across. See?
Is that so? Let me show you something.
Okay.
Are you watching? Riosta.
What? It's solid.
Alright.
Elven architecture. My bowstring was soaked in the light of Alfheim. It can now reawaken the magic of the elves.
Wait, it won't just disappear, will it?
Not as long as the light shines free. This way.
I want one. Those
Okay.
roots, what kind of magic is that?
It's Vanir.
From Vanaheim?
You know of it?
Just stories. Mother didn't say much about the Vanir gods. Just that they're always at war with the Aesir. As compared to Odin and Thor, they're the good guys.
There are no good gods, boy. Thought I taught you that.
Okay, where are we going? Oh, hey, what's this? Kid, come here.
Look here. Another.
Look! It's the World Serpent. He's so much bigger than I imagined. Oh, look! He bit Thor! Or will bite him. Looks like.
Got it. Okay. Are we just going back out?
Tyr's temple. Built with help from the giants, Great Tyr used it to travel the 9 realms and keep the peace between them.
Doesn't seem very peaceful. Everywhere we go, we're attacked. Especially by dead things.
The risen dead grow ever more numerous. Once the roads and trails would have been full of people. Now all have hid or fled, save for the Reavers, savage enough to survive in such a world.
Kratos, keep up.
Make
We
a
just-
right at the bottom of these stairs.
Wait, right at the bottom of the stairs? No, I want to... Oh, damn, I wanted to go to the blacksmith. I have a thing I can do.
Hey, another one of those light crystals.
Wait there while I reawaken the light. Leosta.
That did it. What are we doing exactly?
Mending the disrepair. Start by lifting that axle.
Okay, we're lifting the axle. Oh, this one over here. Got it.
Good. Now push it back into place. Now realign the wheel onto the track. Perfect. Now push the bridge along the track.
Okay.
What?
Push the bridge.
The whole entire bridge is turning. How is the whole entire bridge turning? Boy, you're really strong.
Just keep pushing until the bridge reaches its first position. Tired yet?
No.
He's always been really strong. So about the dead. We heard someone call them Hellwalkers. But what are they?
They are poor, restless souls, denied their judgment and their peace.
By what? Could Vanir magic raise the dead?
It could, once. But this is no spell. This plague of dead is but a symptom of a world out of balance. Something or someone has meddled with powerful forces. That is all I know for sure.
Alright.
That's perfect. Come back up. We're ready now.
That was impressive. You didn't hurt your back, did you?
I did not hurt my back.
Through these doors.
Kratos, I hurt my back watching that.
So did the Giants or the Elves build Tyr's temple?
All the races helped with its construction. It was the last great act of cooperation between the realms before peace disappeared for
What is
good.
this? A spear into something. The world serpent, maybe? Interesting. I don't suppose my my blacksmith's here. No? Yeah, sure, whatever.
Leosta.
Your bowstring stopped glowing.
Its power is now depleted. Only a few knocks of magic remained in the bowstring, and we used them. Your bow, please. Once you claim the Light of Alfheim, infuse the bowstring with its power. Don't forget.
Okay. Yeah, show off for
You sound
real.
like you're not coming with us.
I'll try, but measures were taken to keep me trapped in Midgard.
Why?
The gods don't care for me much.
Is this it? It's so dark.
This temple has been asleep, underwater for almost 150 winters. It needs only the light of the Bifrost to reawaken.
Alright. The Realm Travel Room.
Those roots don't look like your magic.
They aren't. These roots are part of the Great World Tree, and make travel between the realms possible.
Head over to here.
How
Activate
does
this.
it work?
You will need this, a Bifrost, to create travel between realms. It can capture, hold, and transfer the light of Alfheim. Place the Bifrost there.
What now?
Give it a moment. The temple needs time to wake up from its long slumber. It is from this room, and this room alone, that you will be able to cross between realms. What you see before you represents the temple in which we stand, as well as the realm towers that encircle the Lake of Nine outside. All the realms exist in the same physical space, reflections of each other. These doors, the towers outside, and the 9 realms are all intertwined and coexisting on the branches of the World Tree, separated only by the Bifrost light of Alfheim. This place can focus and control that light.
And is this the World Tree?
Only an artistic representation of it. No, the Yggdrasil is much, much more than this. The Tree of Life is bound to the fate of the world, just as we are bound to it. The tree nourishes our soils. The dew from its leaves feeds our valleys and rivers. The tree's very existence supports all of creation along its boughs. Its life energy interwoven into the tapestry of life. Birth, growth, death, and rebirth. Every strand transcending time, transcending space. Everything comes back to the tree. So, that's how it works. But I'm guessing you were looking for a more practical answer.
Yes.
Very well. The bridge you pushed outside is currently positioned to lead to the realm of Vanaheim. Instead, turn the wheel to our actual destination, Alfheim.
Okay.
Wait, is this moving the big bridge outside?
Jotunheim,
Yes, the
realm
wheel turns
unavailable,
the
missing
bridge,
tower.
and the bridge aligns to the different realm towers on the lake outside.
Wait, there's no tower on this one.
And that's why realm travel to Jotunheim is impossible. Without a tower for the bridge to lock into, the sequence can't begin. Every realm has a travel rune that unlocks the bridge to that realm. I'm giving you the one for Alfheim. Now you can lock in your destination.
Okay.
We're ready.
Travel the
Remember
realm.
to take the Bifrost. You don't want to lose that. Now the realm travel bridge will align, and the realm between
The hell is
realms
going
will
on?
open. See that giant crystal? Each realm has a corresponding one that focuses and amplifies the power of the Bifrost,
Oh,
opening the bridge to that realm.
hello.
That's why realm travel is only possible from this room.
What about that one round tower missing from the lake?
The Jotunheim Tower disappeared from all realms over 100 winters ago, when the giants vanished from Midgard. Where the tower went and how they moved it remain a mystery.
Okay.
It didn't work. We're still here.
Follow me.
The Bifrost is dark.
This trip was its last use. There's no going back until it's replenished with the light of Alfheim.
So we are trapped.
Someone of your ability should have little trouble getting back to Midgard.
And we'll be able to make that black breath go away?
With the captured light of Alfheim, yes.
Alright. In we go. I don't suppose my dwarf friend is here. No? That'd be too easy.
Welcome to Alfheim, gentlemen. Think you can spot the light? I can barely see it. Something's wrong. See that column of light on the horizon? It's housed in the heart of a ring temple. We'll find what we need there. No. No, no, no. Damn it, not yet.
What's happening?
To restore the Bifrost magic, you must step into the light. But be very careful not to get caught.
She's not dead. Is she?
Not likely. Come.
Alright, as long as we don't step in the... we should
Look
be
at this
fine.
place.
Stay by me.
Hold
Touch
up.
nothing.
My dwarf friend back over here yet? Rock? No. Crap. Wait, what if we go through here? No. Okay. That's a bit of a shame. I actually got the what is it, the frozen flame that I need to upgrade my axe? Or defeat Lynx or something? I don't really know, but we got one.
Okay. What is that?
Hello.
I think you killed it. Look at that.
Okay. Break barriers. Oh, hello.
Not our concern, boy. Focus.
What have we got around here? I got a bunch of dead guys. A bunch of dead guys. Hello, can you read this?
What does it say?
Something about an eternal war for the light. I don't get it. If both sides need it, why not just share it?
Greed. You will find it a common cause for war.
Alright. Hello, what are you?
They keep murdering the lighthouse.
It is war. The end of one. The robed one's lost.
Hello. Wait, they have laser guns? Ow, ow. Are we good? Oh, this is cool. Alright. What do I do with you? Yeah, alright, we're fine. We're fine.
What are they attacking us for? We didn't do anything.
More will come.
Ugh. Where's this stuff even come from?
Oh wait, okay, so I need to get through both of these, right? So just like 1, 2,
Yeah.
easy. Before we go down, let's take a look over to the side.
Oh, okay. At least we're getting closer to the light.
Yeah, let's look around a little bit here before we go exploring, or before we go into the main little section here. What are you? Symbol of courage, okay. Something that's one of those upgrades, enhancements, whatever they're called. Compass towards goal, objective is somewhere in the area, search the area for clues. Oh, hey,
Wait.
speaking of
is that
upgrades,
Susan?
Where shall we begin?
it is. Oh god, okay. We have new bits of armor as well. Yeah, I've got the Viking and the Wolfskin armor. Vitality, Runic, and Strength. Axe Pommel. Light Grip of Protection. Light War Handle. Oh, we're getting to there's getting to be a lot. Laser guns and forks, yes. We're getting to be a lot of a lot of stuff here. Okay. Rage Burst, passive effect, increases rage gained. Okay. Shockwave that increases a moderate amount of stun. Passive effect that restores a small amount of health every time an enemy is stun grabbed. Okay. Invincible barrier when Kratos help. Okay, that's actually not that good. We could potentially go for upgrading like all of my armor to the Viking armor. What about upgrading these? Okay, these are kind of shit.
Okay,
Wait,
come back when
hold
you
up.
need something.
No. Before we do anything else.
Bye!
Waist armor, yes, good. Wrist armor. Yeah, the wrists armor I have is that like tiers stuff, so that's gonna be really good. Let's upgrade the Leviathan axe. Yeah.
Probably shouldn't let my brother lay his hands on it again, but if he does, tell
New
him to
skills
temper his
available.
steel longer. He's warping the bit work.
Okay. Wrist armor. Upgrade these. This would probably be an upgrade still to level 1. Okay. Buy. Increases a random stat. No. Resurrection stone. No. Sell. Yeah, sell all this junk. Yeah, sell all the junk.
The secret to any craft is in the fine details.
Vitality, cooldown. These are all really basic ones. We can just get rid of that. Alright. Resources. Crafting. Okay, we don't want to sell X that's used for crafting. Buy. No. How about we upgrade this, or buy this, right?
Fine piece of work, if I say so myself.
Equip it.
Now
And
don't be a
then, no,
stranger.
stop that. Get back into the menu.
What speaks to you?
This is going to be a downgrade. This is an upgrade.
Wear it in good health.
Okay, Kratos with the top does look very strange, yes. We can upgrade this.
Looks amazing.
And we can upgrade this.
I think that's a keeper.
Is it even Kratos if we can't see his nipples? It could be an imposter.
Something else?
It's entirely possible. Maybe that's the secret to this game. Maybe there's going to be a twist. I need... Yeah, this is on something else, right? And this is on something that's not equipped right now, right? Is that how you read this? Compare, swap enhancements. Oh, I see. Okay, so we can swap enhancements that way. Good. So we've gotten all my upgrades here. Let's go over to my skills menu. How are we looking on XP and skills and all that stuff? I feel like I should get some of this going in the right direction, right? Like, I haven't actually done any of this, like, tier 1 stuff over here. Maybe we just start moving along, get all the tier 1 stuff, start moving along, get the tier 2 stuff here. I feel like this is probably a smart idea. We've gotten all the tier 2 stuff there. Okay. I don't have any more XP available for that. Can I upgrade the bow? What do I need in order to upgrade the bow?
And for the youngster?
Solid steel.
Something else
Okay.
for you then?
Quiver? Just hack
Well,
silver,
don't
but a
buy
lot of
anything
it.
on my account.
Can I
Very
sell
well.
anything?
To business.
I don't want to sell the resurrection stone. I don't want to sell the gold.
I suppose you prefer my brother's work? You're wrong, of course.
Okay, I think
Look,
we're doing
there's a
okay.
boat tangled up over there.
There's a boat. Oh, there is a boat tangled up over there. Look at that. So maybe if we go to here and then...
Boat's free.
How much of an upgrade was that? I was like, I feel like that was a pretty substantial amount of upgrades we just got right there.
What'd you say?
I said nothing.
Really? Okay.
Oh.
Did your mother speak of this realm?
Not much. Just that since the elves are always fighting over the light, they kept them isolated.
Can I go under here? No. Okay, what do we got around this place? Hello? Okay, I can't stand up and throw the axe. What's this? The controls do a cooldown. Lasting benefits cooldown permanently increased by 2. Interesting. Let's see if I can find more of those. Okay.
Huh?
Again, I said nothing.
Weird. Could have sworn you said something.
Oh,
What is it, boy?
Voices! You don't hear that?
I hear nothing.
It's going away now. It was screaming. Lots of voices. Angry. You really didn't hear that?
No.
It felt... evil.
okay. Hello.
Should we try talking to them?
No.
But maybe they need help.
They do not stop us, so they do not concern us.
But
They
maybe...
do not concern us.
Okay, what do we got ahead here? I land here? No, we're not interested? Alright, that's fine. Through this way a little bit. Hello.
Look at that. That must be the Ring Temple.
Yeah, it does indeed look like the Ringed Temple. I believe there's a bunch of puzzles we have to solve here. I'm not going to lie, I am fairly tired right now, so I think I'm probably gonna go. I'm not gonna like finish all
Sad
the
the
time
elves can't work things out.
today.
find
We'll
such a
go a
beautiful
bit
place,
farther
but
until we get to like a
war makes it
sensible
ugly.
stopping point,
You see with the eyes of a child.
and probably call it apart there for now
We will finish that later.
before I pass out at the keyboard.
Here we go!
Okay. I'm curious. Now that I've done all those upgrades, can I go back to give me a challenge? Is that gonna work? It's like, Jesus, this is just so easy on normal. Let's see how that compares. If I've now done up to give me a challenge, Yeah, that's crazy. What are we doing here? What was the point of coming over here? Oh, well, let's kill you. Nothing this way. Hello? Oh, hi. Come on. Huh. Okay. We good? Alright, you're dead. 1, 3. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And good. Alright. Oh, hello. I didn't know there was one of those in here. Good to know. I kind of thought those were all back in Midgard, but apparently not. Okay, we need to get over to that side. So break this, jump over, pull it back, and then how about right about there? And then that breaks all of it, and we go back over here and punch this open. Jump across this, nothing down there. Jump up here. And heavy runic attack. Powerful 3-slam attack that launches enemies flying and sends them... Okay. Let's compare that to what I've currently got. So this is really high frost and moderate damage. This is really high damage and some stun. I think I like the high damage and some stun better. Interesting. Okay. Is there anything else to do over here, or are we done over here?
Let's hang on to them.
Looks like we might be done. Alright. I feel like at some point I get the ability to throw my weapon from the boat. Yeah, like I have to be able to, because I need to be able to get that.
So, what do you mean I see with the eyes of a child?
In war, a soldier sees beauty only in the blood of his enemy. The rest of him is lost, sometimes never to return.
You know about war, don't you?
Wars are fought for two things, survival or advantage. Battles may be won by the better soldier. Wars are won by those who are willing to sacrifice everything to ensure victory.
Okay. Can we get up to there? Also, what's the map look like here? Can I see the map? Map. Show me a map. Alright. Hidden Chamber of Odin. Sure. Oh, ow. Light Elf Sanctuary. Hello. Okay, one of them's down. 1, 2, 3. Can I just like... Oh, that's bad. I am almost dead. Oh, I should probably go heal with this, right? Yeah, there we go. Now we're doing stuff. What about you? Alright, we're good. I've got to break 2 of these, make that 3 of these. So I'm gonna need to be at a higher elevation in order to do. Higher elevation means getting up to there somehow. Which means not being so slow on this. Got it. Activate this, jump across here, run across there before it closes. And we're in here. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2. Oh, hey. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're good. Okay, watch the combos. Make sure we're hitting that. Should be fine. What's in here? Oh, is this where we saw the people earlier? Oh, wait, I have to figure out which ones it is. Okay, so it's that one? No. That one?
Think this is something.
That one. That one. Okay, so wait. 1, 2, 3. Alright. That's a fun one. Alright. I like the little puzzle. Making Kratos use his old brain. What else do we got around here? Anything? No? There must be a way up that way. But how? What is this? Huh. Huh, indeed. Okay. No. What if we, like, activate this and then do that and then run? No. Okay, I'm almost onto something here. Activate this. Break that. There we go. And now activate this again. Mechanic, if we take too long to solve a puzzle, the boy just tells you the answer. That would be pretty funny. Oh my lord. Alright, try it again. Kratos. Activate switch. Get through. I'm not gonna reach into that little trap just yet. Break these vines. Boom. Alright.
Ah, more of those. Good.
Now I can go reach into the little crazy thing. And we'll check back down below there too, because I think we may have cleared up some stuff on the lower end. I have a feeling I'm going to regret this. I'm going to regret this. Oh, hey, it's actually not that bad. Oh, I'm going to regret this. was bad. Okay, we're good.
On my way!
Oh, wait. I had a healing stone. I could have pressed square and had my kid save me. But I didn't, because I forgot about that button. That's fine. Is there like a better way to deal with these guys I'm just missing? I mean, at this point, I feel like I've just got this way. What about this? Yeah, this is fine. All right. Yeah, we're good. All right. Like, let's keep a little bit of range. Use your rage when it's available. Dust of Realms. All right. I think we're doing okay. Yeah, break through this and then down here. Yeah, just drop down in here. And can I get to that chest in the back now? I was like, I swear I saw something. Yeah, back this way. Hello, what are you? Hello.
What's that?
Interesting. Okay. I have 3 of these in a row. In a very odd... How long do you take to restore? Not long at all. Okay. What does this do? Oh. Wait a minute. There we go. That was it. Amulet of Farseer. Last second dodge activates Realm Shift, temporarily slowing down surrounding enemies. Upgrading item increases the duration of Realm Shift. That's actually probably very good. And very much in my playstyle. Like, very much in my playstyle. Interesting. We may have to take a look at that. Oh, hi. Anyone else? No, are we good? I think we're good with those. Then what if we go around here to that central island? I think we've done everything we can do on the little side paths.
Sindri said Mother was a warrior. Was she in a war too?
Of a sort. Her family was decimated by hostile rivals, and she alone survived. She walked the warrior's path, but her war was to live on, to brave an unforgiving world alone.
And that's why she asked Sindri and Brock to make her the axe?
She had the strength to wield such a weapon, and the wisdom to use it for good. She found purpose in protecting the weak.
So, she'd help out the elves?
No.
Okay, what have we got here?
Look, they have sand bowls in Alfheim too.
Go
What
ahead,
does it
kid.
ask?
What do you got?
Without me or within me, death is sure. Yet within you, I am life most pure. But I don't see any runes around here.
We must find it. Back to the boat.
Okay. What am I missing? Is it on that, like, central island at the far end? Because there was a place we could dock there that I haven't been to yet. Yeah, let's go take a look at this.
The blue door! That's gotta be the entrance. Let's go!
Right, this is totally not going to work, right?
What are they doing?
Yeah.
The bridge is gone. They covered the crystal with that stuff. Why?
To prevent reinforcements.
Oh, I was taking a sip of soda right now, Kratos. This really isn't a good time. Let me put the cap back on that. We're fine. All right. One, two, three. What? Hey, get down here, you. Oh, there's a lot of them. Okay, we're good. Hey, Sabrina, how's it going? We're currently babysitting our child. It's fine. Oh god. Oh, it's maybe not so fine. We're gonna be fine. Oh, get out of here. We're good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're good. Well, I should get my axe back. That would probably be a good idea, huh? Oh, get out of there. Get over here, you little bastard. 1, 2, 3. What? Oh my god. Yeah, dodge that. God, they are obnoxious. Hello? Do you feel like throwing your axe now? No? We're not good? Alright. Getting ready for work. Fair. Fair. Oh god, is that early? 6:30? Yeah, I'll be fine. Hello down there. No, nothing down there. Okay, we got no way across that way.
From down there?
Maybe we can pull this lever and it'll do something? This is probably good, right?
Okay, so that did something, I think. Okay, here we go.
One, two, oh, for the... Good lord, they are jumpy. Like, I'm trying not to just use axe throws, but like... Little bastards just dodge everything. Oi, oi, oi! Yeah, I know I'm really hurt. What the hell? Can I get my axe back, please? Maybe? Alright, we're good. Get me rage. I'll have to go babysit as well. Oh, good lord.
What is their problem?
I imagine you'll be doing a slightly better job than Kratos does. All children right now are the rowdy, rough boys for Powerpuff Girls. Wait, what? Oh, I've never seen Powerpuff Girls, so I'm probably missing a reference there.
Wait, combined together like that, they kind of look like a room. It doesn't make sense.
Come, back to the sand bowl.
Maybe you need to channel your inner Kratos.
Father, you ever know anyone else who heard voices?
I knew desperate men at sea who, when our supplies ran dry, would quench their thirst by drinking seawater.
Father, the pillars and ring form an elvish rune.
Okay, we formed an Elvish rune. What are we doing, kid?
Draw it.
Oh,
Boy!
It was the voices again, but different voices. Less angry. They were asking for help.
We are here for the light. I do not care who they are, nor what they want.
You never care about anything.
You have something to say?
No. Luger. What's happening? Whoa! Look what we found! Father,
Yes.
the voices I heard, it was hard to make out, but way in the back I'm pretty sure I heard Mother.
That is not possible.
But I know what I heard.
Atreus, enough.
He looks different. Look at those horns.
Behind me, boy.
That
why
guy-
are the elves in this game like bugs? Never understood this. No, no, no. Can we get all of you on one side of me, please? Yeah, back up. Oh, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Okay, Kratos, I would really like if you'd like to maybe smash one of these ones that... Oh, for the love of fucking God. Nope. Wait, kid, get me up. Up we go. Alright. Oh, for the love of God. Okay, we're just gonna instantly die again. Alright. Good lord. I don't understand the difficulty in this game. Like, if I go to normal, I'm just killing these guys in one hit. And then on this difficulty, it's like they just kill you in like one combo. Like if they get a single hit and you're dead. It's so ridiculous. Which means the only like viable tactic for this is doing this. For the love of God. Oh, for the love of God. Yeah. We'll just stand in the back and chuck axes at him, I guess. You got him, boy. I believe in you. Okay.
Wonder why they're locked up.
Away from the cages. What have we got here? A bunch of prisoners. Health stone over there. Health stone over here. We've got spear. Nothing I can do there. What is that? One of the enemies from The Last of Us.
Atreus, follow me.
Be right there.
Alright. Through this way. No. Bad. Stay back. I think Atreus has the big one busy. Are we good? Okay. Yeah, just stay at the back and juggle axes off of them, and I guess you're fine. Then we need to look for seals. See one up there, but I don't have a way to get into it. How do I get up to that? Do I see any more down here? Not really. Create a liberty on the elves. They don't really look like what they talk, or they look like in Norse. Yeah, no, they don't. I was like, I don't recall there being like a race of insectoid elves in Norse mythology. I guess to be fair, yeah, they don't really talk a huge amount about them in general, but I feel like if they were supposed to be like buggy boys, they might have mentioned that. Okay, one seal destroyed.
Think that side hallway will get us to the temple?
We will find out.
Oh, hey. Two seals destroyed. How are we feeling about this, Kratos? What if I go over here, and then we turn around and climb on top of this, and then I pull my axe back? Aha! Big brain. Runic forearm, sure. Where is the last of the ones that I need? Couldn't possibly be Imran's voice if he hadn't seen the wildest shit in his lifetime. Because he's convinced that everything this kid does is wrong. He is just absolutely convinced that this kid is an idiot, which is incredibly ironic.
You were wrong back there.
Oh,
I know Mother's voice better than anyone. It was her.
she is gone, boy. Speak no more of this.
Yeah, he's not giving it up. What do we have in here? Hello? Okay, we've opened that up. That leads a path up that way. I feel like I may have missed the seal that I needed here. Oh, oh. Oh, now you all fucked up. Oh, I have infinite rage for this bit? Oh, that's amazing. This should kidnap my son more often. It's really convenient. What are we doing here? What's this?
Hold on, boy! Fight!
Okay. How you doing, kid? You got him?
Run, boy!
Okay, now what? Oh, now I don't have any rage. Sure. Okay, wait. Axe, back to me. 2, 3. 2, 3. There we go. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Thanks.
Okay, we're good. Oh, I can buy some skills too. I should probably do that, huh? What do we have for skills? Shield combat. Options. Barehanded R2 ram attack sends enemies flying. Okay. R2 after a last second block to counter with a shield slam. I'm never going to remember to do that. What do we have over in the axe tree? Requires runic 175. Wait, what? Am I reading that right? I can add a frost explosion, but it requires me to have a runic stat of 175? I think my runic stat, yeah, it's like I don't have anything that's even remotely close to that. How would you get a runic stat that high? Good lord. What do they think I'm doing out here? Meanwhile, yeah, these are a massive downgrade. Don't do that. Okay. Ranged combat. Precision throw combo now creates massive explosions. Precision throw combo. Flash to recall it. That seems like it's probably a good thing. Yeah, we'll do that. Also, I feel like I need to go back because I think I missed something back that way. A bit. I guess we'll have to get it on the way out because I don't
I'll
think
wait
I'm
across
walking
here.
back.
Too bad the witch's bowstring doesn't work anymore.
Alright. Hold up. Hey, what are you? I need... Can I just, like, break you? Yeah, no. Where's the second bit? There's gonna be 2 of those. Where's the other one? One there. Huh. I don't see the other one. Okay. One there. Hello? Oh, wait, do I just have to put something permanently in that spot? Possibly. Okay. Maybe we ignore that for now. Maybe we ignore that and we just carry on.
sure the witch is okay? I'd hate to think she died helping us.
She knew what she was doing.
Okay.
Okay, can't get down there yet. Nothing here. I guess we go this way. Fall off a
Ugh,
cliff.
More of it.
Yeah, more of it indeed.
If we cut enough away, the bridge above us should reappear.
Yes, this seems like a good
Expect
idea.
resistance.
Right.
Nothing there. What else can I cut away? From this angle, I can get access to... Nothing over here. Oh wait, we just climbed this. And then yeah, up to this. Alright, we're good. You. I don't think that's gonna kill him, is it? Because they got wings. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, here we go. That'll work. What have we got? Oh, it's you up there. Is that everybody? Oh, you're like alive.
We can use it against them.
Wait, I can use it against them. How do I do that? Okay, get in there. Yeah. How do I do this? Kill him. Kill him. Kick him in the heart. Okay, this is going reasonably well. Okay, dodge all of that crap. Sprint back over to here. Oh god, Kratos. Sprint back over to here. Throw that. And charge up. In we go. Sprint out of the way of that. Kid, can you keep that guy busy for me, please? Thank you. Yes, good. And then we'll just run over here and kick this guy in the heart some more. Oh, that's obnoxious. Don't suppose you'd like to... Are you dead? Alright, you're dead. Okay, that guy's super dead. 1, 2, 3. All right. I think it's starting to go well. I think we're getting to the level of like upgrades and customization where like things are starting to sync together a little bit.
There it is.
Watch our backs, boy.
Okay, reduce all damage from Dark Elves attacks by 12. Okay, so I could just make myself take less damage from these guys if I wanted to. Yeah, what's this do? I just like
Freezing at first.
freeze it? And then bam. Alright, good.
That did it. We brought the main bridge back.
We must find a way up.
Yeah, I feel like we're doing reasonably well here. Oh, hey, a chest. I think I know where I want to get to in this before I take a break. I need to take a break in the next, like, half hour or so. But I think I know what part I want to reach before that, if possible.
Huh. Guess the light makes more than bridges. Maybe this will spit us out on top.
Okay, there's chests down here that I need to open. I think you can come back into here, though, and explore this a little bit more at your leisure later.
Look! The blue door! We made it!
Alright. Blue door.
You know, I will never get used to walking on solid light.
What do we
The
got
door.
around here?
There's no seam.
What?
We have a problem.
Okay.
These doors do not open.
Hello? I don't get it. Why even have a door then? Hello?
Come, we will find another way in.
Yeah, let's see. How about
More
down
of those
here?
bells.
Another air chest must be nearby.
Okay. 1, 2. Where's the third one? Oh. The third one is behind my frame rate. Aha. Three. Okay, got it. 1. Oh wait, actually screw that. That was terrible. You want to stop? Yeah, there we go. 1, 2. Get it, and open the chest before that first one wears off, and we're good. Whew. And is that my rage increased? Oh no, we've already increased my rage. Perfect. That's a fresh start in the next one. Anything else down here? You. Then I guess we're back up this way, over to the other side, down and around, and...
The
Hello?
dwarf again.
Sindri?
This way.
Hey, Sindri. Could you take a look at this?
Honestly, I don't have much else going on right now. Whoa. You killed an ancient?
Yes,
Was it difficult?
yes,
Is that all you're gonna give me?
yes.
Okay, we got
So
new
what brings you
recipes
around,
unlocked.
friends?
Chest armor. Pauldron of the Ancients. What does this do? Oh, it's pretty darn good. Okay. But I need 3 Ancients hearts in order to do that. Same? Oh yeah, we need Ancients. We need a lot of Ancients rubble. And a lot of Ancients belt. So if we kill a bunch of Ancients, come back, we can get some stuff. Got it. Don't have anything that I need to upgrade this. Could upgrade this to 2+. Still be a downgrade. Talisman. Not able to upgrade any of these lower, or the ones I'm using. Let's sell some of this crap that I don't need.
Also, remember to breathe.
Let's sell this.
Well, that's something.
Keep that, keep that. Buy wrist armor, don't need any of this. Oh, so you can just buy back the stuff that you've already sold them. Fair
And
enough.
for you?
Cool. Upgrade chest armor? I mean, I don't see a reason not to upgrade chest armor, right?
Who knew?
Can't upgrade that yet. I would need a bit more Ager's gold for that.
Until we meet again, my friends.
Another one here.
This giant's a sorceress. Her name's Groa. Looks like she had visions. Did Odin kill her for her book?
Okay.
Hey, how did Sindri get ahead of us?
He and the blue one do seem to travel quickly.
Huh. We're inside.
Bye. Okay, what's this? Oh. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Oh, that was a mistake. I didn't actually mean to activate that. Whatever, we'll use it as long as it's active. That's fine.
I'm out of breath.
Okay, we're good. Anything else down here? There's a chest here. Ah, which is going to be activated from this right about here. And 1, 2, 3. Grab all of that. Call my axe back. What's this over here? Oh, it's more nightmares. Oh, okay. Don't hit them when they get close. Got it. Ah, what the hell? Where'd you come from? Oh, we are in trouble. We are in big trouble. Okay, wait. Kid. Stone.
You alright?
Okay. We're good. That was a good use of a resurrection
I bet it was
stone.
beautiful here before the Dark Elves destroyed everything.
Alright. What do we got around here?
Whoa! Now that's impressive.
Yeah, what does that say?
Can you read it?
From darkness, keep safe the light. Didn't do a very good job, did they?
Okay, I've got another thing I need to activate there. But I don't see the nodes that are blocking it. Maybe we just ignore that and... Oh wait, can I loop around from this side? How's this? A little higher. Yes, there we go. Okay. That should have opened up this chest over here. Maybe? Yes. That is a runic belt. Okay, so if I wanted to get whatever the hell that one runic ability is, I guess we could start going towards that. Nord's Tempest, rapidly spinning attack that clears out surrounding enemies and deals significant damage. Yeah, screw it. Let's try that. That might be fun. Don't really want that. How are we feeling about skills? Do I have enough points to buy any of these yet? I do. I could buy 2 of these, actually. This also requires runic. This requires vitality 19 of 200. Additional bonus. Okay, hold R1 to select 3 targets on a single enemy or across 3 separate targets. Really? Aim and hold down R1. Okay, so I can have like a boomerang throw? I didn't even realize that was a thing. While evading, hold L back and press R1 for quick boomerang throw. Increase the amount of permafrost gained on every successful hit. That's a thing? Perform attacks in quick succession without sustaining damage. Interesting. Let's get these two going. See how that goes. If I just go like... Wait. Oh. Yeah, okay, so if I like dodge backwards and do that, I can throw a little toss. Alright. And then if I go like... I can like aim it into 3 people is what it sounded like? We have to give that a shot. Look for some enemies. Okay. Kratos, you go over to here. And then down to there. Through the hole.
There, the light.
They've covered it up with that stuff. How would they do that? Look,
Okay, so this is where we're trying to get
another
to,
light
right?
what's he doing? Oh no! Why are they killing him? He didn't do anything.
Do not assume. You are seeing the end of a war, boy. You do not know what led to this moment.
But he didn't even defend himself.
That was his choice. We make ours.
Ready yourself!
Huh. One, two, three. Okay, we're in a little bit of trouble here, but 2, 3. Okay, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's bad. How we doing? Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3. Dodge out of that. Okay. Okay, we're doing all right. Making use of the different combos. Watch out for that. 1, 2, 3. You're dead. All right, perfect.
What now?
How do I use this one ability that I just unlocked? I had something. Oh, I didn't actually unlock it. That's why I'm not able to
Light
use it.
is near. Look for a way inside.
That would explain it. We went with a different ability. Let's go. Freeze this. That opens this up. And in we go to the light.
That did it! Look! More light bridges!
Oh,
Follow
maybe
me.
not. Are we not going into the light? Okay. Thought we were trying to get into the light. Okay. Over to this side. Oh, that's bad. Okay, wait. Hold up. Get my health back. Pummel these guys for a little bit just to get some extra health back. We're good. Okay. Insta-kill this guy. Ugh. Okay, if I can kill you, I think you're dead. Restore my health. Block that one. He's all the way back there. Block. Jump in. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Enemies are strong.
Man, I feel like I'm getting into the flow of it a little bit. It's like still nightmarishly difficult, but
You're restoring all the pathways.
what do we got over here? Yeah, give me this. What is this all about? Break into the hive. Right. How about... How are you feeling about this? Okay, and then how are we feeling about this? Good, and then are we looking alright on this one here?
Aw.
I think that's everything. Alright, in we go.
I don't think we're supposed to be in here.
Quiet.
Alright. Up we go.
Did you hear that?
Stay alert and by my side.
Hey, when we make it to the light, how do you think we get it into the Bifrost?
The witch said to step into it
She did?
when she was ripped away from this realm.
Oh, how'd I miss that?
You are more concerned with her safety than our goal. Quiet. I have him. Your knife boy.
Jesus.
That was close.
Do not stray from me, boy.
You don't gotta tell me.
Alright, under here.
Oh, it's so sticky.
Seriously, why are the elves bugs?
Stay back.
Kratos.
Yes, we are near our goal, but we must be careful. Understand?
God,
Kind of like the bug outs. It's true. It is a definitely different take. Okay, so we've made it to the light.
There.
What do we
When
got
it
here?
falls, be ready. We will need to move quickly.
okay.
Jump, boy!
Right! Look out!
Here they come. Stay behind me and protect our flank.
Yes, sir!
Let's go this way.
Keep shooting, boy! I will clear our path! Shorten the time between your volleys.
What happened to accuracy over speed?
There are many targets. You will not miss.
Oh, this is getting a little tense. We're good. We're good. How about this? How do you like a little bit of Spartan rage? How's that look?
A narrow path negates superior numbers. Stay forward.
Yeah, that was easy enough.
Boy. Are you injured?
I'm fine. Wow. It's beautiful. The light. It's making the whole temple reappear. It's the source of all of it. Wait. It's singing. I hear her! I told you I heard her! Do you think she's in there? Ah! Ah! Oh, that really hurt. Felt like my hand was on fire.
Stay here.
But I want to
Stay
go.
here. Only use it as a last resort.
But
You're giving me your axe?
the axe is as big as he is.
It is not a gift.
Still.
Alright, let's go. Oh.
What is this? Faye?
Kratos, I think you might want to grab that.
You have to come back. You left me here alone.
Atreus?
Alone with him. He always leaves. He's never here. He doesn't want me, and he never will. I don't know him, and he doesn't know me.
Oh.
Doesn't seem to want to. I'm strong. I'm smart. I'm not what he thinks I am.
Back and now at work.
I know better.
Yes, just in time. Hello?
He doesn't talk to me. Doesn't teach me. It should have been him. Do you hear me? Him, not you.
Wait. I'm supposed to go into the cave. Got it. Hello?
Except... I don't mean that. You know I love him. I just wish he was better. I know he can be. So if he tries, I'll try. But if he doesn't, please come back. I know you're out there somewhere.
Be seeing this later.
Hey. Wait. Come back! No! No! What have you done? Why did you do that?
I saved you! You were trapped in there! I waited and I waited, but you wouldn't come out! So I pulled you out!
Boy, I was gone only... moments.
No! You've been gone a long, long time! I didn't know what to do! You left me here! Again! Why don't you care?
That's impossible.
We should go before they come back. I hope you got what you needed.
Yes.
Yeah, so it looks like Atreus has been
There's our
busy.
exit. There's no light to make a bridge. We're trapped. And the witch's bowstring is useless.
Yeah. I'm curious how long, like, how long was Kratos supposed to have been in there for? Like, is this the work of a few, like, hours or a few days or weeks or, like...
Boy, your bow. Hold it out.
How does Kratos know how to do that? Okay, I've acquired light arrows, shoot them at crystals, and fuse them with Alfheim light. Got it.
On my mark, loose your arrow into the stone.
It worked.
We can now make our way back. Come.
The light changed him too. Alright, I think I am actually going to call it a part here. I think this is a pretty good spot to, like, take it a break, because I do want to get some sleep before work today. But, yeah, let's see here. This seems like a reasonable spot, right? Because I think the next part of this takes, like, quite a while. If I'm not mistaken, you spend, like, quite a bit of time just dicking around, like, learning how light arrows work and kind of traversing the edge of the temple and everything, which takes quite a bit of time. So I think we'll stop here for now. Let me, real quick, flip over to here. Hoping that's now on the ending soon screen. I can't actually see it, but that will be fine. Actually, wait. I can probably disable performance mode now. Oh, I can. Look at that. That's fantastic. All right. Real quick, let me just see if there's anybody on my followers list that's streaming right now that I can send a raid over in the direction of. There is not. Disappointment. Anybody that's standing out on the God of War streams? I'm imagining there's quite a few people streaming God of War right now. If I had to guess. surprisingly few, and hardly any in English. So I think I'm just gonna call it for tonight. But yeah, thank you all for joining. I will be back either tonight or tomorrow night. We'll see. I might take a night off from this, but we will be back with the rest of this. I'm hoping I can finish this up before like the end of the 9th. We'll see. I don't know if it'll happen or not, but if not, I will continue this over the rest of the course of the week. I will definitely be finishing this before I play Ragnarok, because I am not going to be playing Ragnarok like launch day. It's going to be at least a couple of weeks before I get around to that. So I'll try to finish this up before then, and then when I do end up getting Ragnarok, my first playthrough will be on stream. So we'll see that on here at some point. So thank you all, and I will see you later. Have a good one.